Huh? We're back. We're back.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it
Endless
look
stairs.
like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
He's different now. Why is he talking different? Why you speak different?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, well, there's still tons of shit we gotta do on the right,
This
man.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
So we did the door on the right. Let's go
Stanley was so
see
bad
where
at
this
following
takes us.
directions, it's incredible he
Because now
wasn't 5
now I'm
years
curious.
ago.
Now I want to see where this actually takes us.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really.
No, you're really
I
not.
realize that
I'll be
investing
honest,
your
you're really
trust
not my
in
enemy.
someone
You're
else
actually
can be
quite
difficult,
cool.
But the
You're very
fact
friendly,
is that the
you know?
story has been about nothing
You
but
see the Monkpat 2
all
reviews?
this time.
No.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten.
Are they just
about.
stuck in its dick like last time?
Stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking
I bet
for
they
me.
are.
I'm asking, this is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who? See that it's better than the first one, but it's not like a blowout better. I'm not spending $80 on it. That's for sure.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone?
That
That
worked?
wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible.
I didn't think that would work.
Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's
Of course he
taken to his
does.
apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
Happy ending?
Not
Oh my
picking
God.
up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible.
You're
I
not
can't
Stanley.
believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
No.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment.
What risk?
So we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Good Lord.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
Hello, Rupert.
He could invent a machine
Good day.
that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is
It
it
is-
4:30? I'm
Wait,
supposed
do I
to
actually
be
get to
having
practice?
a back, sack, and crack."
My goodness. It's
Excellent.
4:30.
Making
I'm supposed to
choices
have a
on a
back,
regular
sack, and
basis
crack
is
or
the
something.
best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
8.
Do you make more than
Any
8?
more than that?
Less? And finally,
Your brain
if
might
you begin
explode.
to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember
This game
that in
might
the
have altered
vast
my fucking
infiniteness
brain
of
chemistry
space,
and I didn't even
your
realize
thoughts
it.
and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
My God, it's 4:30. I've got to get home for my back sack and crack. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Redo a choice I made. There's a gate.
Your choices
You
are meaningful,
fuckers.
We can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
But that would be funny.
We just need to get you home
You
as soon as
motherfuckers
possible
are taking my choices from me. The door's closed.
Unfortunately, it
There's
seems
no
this
red
place
door. There's no
is not
blue
well
door.
equipped to deal with reality.
Motherfuckers, get me out of here. I want to make a choice that will kill me or something. Can I just... Can I squeeze through? Fit. Didn't work. Tried. Didn't work.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
The correct ending. Ooh, I like the sound of that. The correct ending. I'm sure that, you know, I'm sure that has plenty of bearing on what actually is going to happen.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing
Is this when this door
responsibly
opens?
and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Damn it. Okay, what happens if I go to the right door?
No! Why did you do that?
No!
Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Now do I have to go down that door? What happens if I... No! Oh my God, the way you said that. No! I think... that doesn't seem normal.
I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer?
Favorite
What do I
XC3
do?
class?
What do I do? No, I have to.
I don't know. I really liked all of them.
Down. I have to.
I really liked all of them. They were all really good. Fuck, you shut down. Dude, don't shut down the game. The end is never the end, is never the end, right? Is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end. Is never the end, is never the... Oh. Doesn't really seem like the game's been shut down.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are.
I fucked up the
My entire
game.
game is destroyed. It was
Awesome.
the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Dude,
What,
that was my
did you
job.
Think that would be funny? You just had to see.
A little.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be
I
like
have the
Stanley?
option, so I have to know.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
There is? Fake news.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard
So it's all
on
just
it.
a story
I
made
tried
by
so
him.
hard to make
That's all it is. Oh.
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just
I'm back
follow
here
my lead
again.
and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
No!
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story
Holy
first.
shit, dude.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow
Am I
my
in an
lead and
endless
you'll
loop?
be
Is this
fine.
an endless
All
time
right.
loop?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What about the door behind me? Doot 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 doot. All right.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions.
Business
and beyond all
strategy.
probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115. Night Shark 115.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115.
Doesn't it actually monitor your
spoke
microphone
into
or something?
The receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story.
I can't get on with the story, man. I can't talk. Ah! Night Shark 115. Night Shark 115. Night Shark 115.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing for your respect.
I'm the most expensive boss.
The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices.
Night Shark 115. Night Shark 115. Night Shark 115. The end is never the end. It's 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 never the end.
Then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the
Nightmare,
door on the
nightmare,
right.
nightmare,
you could have done
nightmare.
whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You... When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Is Stanley a flat image?
Hello?
Wait, hold on.
Is everything okay?
Is his face a flat image,
I need you
dude?
to make a choice.
The end.
Walk through the
Oh!
door.
Stanley
Listen
Parable
to me.
Ultra Deluxe.
Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
Is that the actual ending, though?
This is important.
I don't think it's like the...
The story needs you. It needs you to make
Like
a
the
decision.
end,
It cannot
right?
exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together.
Still,
I'll
there are
accept
endings I
whatever
need to
you
get.
do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
That's so
Do
sad.
something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me?
Blake Robinson. Oh my god, he actually made music for this game?
Okay.
I didn't think Blake Robinson actually... Additional art assets found. Sorry, Leroy. What does that mean?
Sure, your choice is correct. That is the
Dude, I love Blake Robinson. He's got a YouTube channel, Blake Robinson Orchestra. Go look him up. He's like me, but he's a lot cooler.
Thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
That makes me weirdly sad. For somebody to say, take as much time as you need.